Risky behavior.
Welcome to Risky Behavior. I want to do another little funny video and stuff like this. And this video is gonna be called My Favorite Karen. And I don't care what y'all gotta say about it, but leave it for the comments, whatever. I don't care. There's nothing y'all can say that I just like this woman. I mean, I know how we feel about Karens and the things we say, but just watch the video. This is my favorite Karen. I don't care.
Must disregard the safety of infants. As contemptible as it sounds, some Karens even despise dogs and disabled people. On February 16, 2023, an officer from the Indian River County Sheriff's Department in Fort Pierce, Florida, responded to a call at a local public supermarket, claiming that someone had assaulted a disabled man with a service dog.
A service dog here. Another customer said it's not a service dog, so she kicked him in the ass.
She kicked the service dog, or
No, the gentleman. That's what he said. I don't know.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No. How you doing now? Babysitter. It's the gentleman right there with the blue shirt was all, and I believe a lady.
What's wrong? You gotta run quick.
Well, I don't think she's going to outrun me, that's for sure.
That's bad.
Where's she at? That lady over there?
That's right.
I got you, Mom.
She's trying to move quickly because she knows she stepped down.
The victim's name is Martin Drabeck, a disabled 71-year-old man. He eagerly directs the officer to the woman who he claims assaulted him, hoping she wouldn't have time to flee. Now, no matter what you imagine this assaulter might look like, I guarantee you'd never expect what the officer encountered next.
Oh, here he is.
Hi,
Hello.
how you doing?
So the asshole really did call you, huh?
Yes.
Good.
What's going on?
Last fucking dog jumped on him. Afterwards, I kicked him in the ass.
You kicked who?
Okay?
You kicked
So
who?
what would you like to discuss?
What's the story?
What's the story? I asked the man why he had the dog in here. It's a service dog. Where's his tackle? Where's his proof? I don't have to show you. The law says I don't have to. I said, well, we'll go up to the desk then. I don't have to show them either. I said, because he's not a fucking service dog. And then the dog jumped on me. So I turned around and I kicked him in the ass.
The assaulter shown to be 80-year-old retiree Virginia Wargo Pitzner, while most people are reluctant to admit their crimes to the police. Before the officer could even get a word in, Virginia already confessed to assaulting Martin. The manner in which she described
How can you not love her already? Her accent and the way she talks. You know, I don't care about her political views or nothing like that. I'm just saying. I just like old people, I guess. I don't know.
the event shows a level of entitlement you'd think nobody could maintain after 80 years on Earth. It's clear that this Karen has never experienced consequences before, but that egocentric worldview of hers is about to be brought tumbling down.
You have your ID on you?
He then presented this thing. I don't do this. I don't show this to people. But here's this thing. I said, shove it up your ass.
Okay, he doesn't have to. Number one, you don't work here. It's not your right to be asking around.
It's not my right?
No, it's not.
Oh, well, here.
I
Same thing.
don't need your debit card. I need your ID.
Why not? You're going to give me a ticket.
As a matter of fact, you are going to jail.
Oh, that's even better.
Yep. So, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Give me a fucking break.
Turn around, put your hands
What?
behind your back.
Wait. Can I put my wallet away?
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
You guys have nothing better to do.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, 80.
How old are you?
I'm 80.
You're 80, acting like a 14-year-old.
Well,
Any weapons on you?
yeah, my mouth.
I can
Are
see
you,
that.
you're just leaving that in the middle of the street?
Yeah, man. See, man, he need to respect his elders, man. Come on now. You know what? I think they all acting stupid. You know, that's what made this video so funny. I watched, he has a lineup of Karens in this particular video. It's a longer video, about 41 minutes. So he has a lineup of Karens, and I kind of agree with all of them. This one, I think they're throwing that word around too much. This is an older woman in her 80s, and believe it or not, older people don't want to be in restaurants or in grocery stores with your dog around food. There's those of us in society that feel that way. And it is very irritating. And I don't know why they made a law about that, right? Because they got a law for everything else in the world. But I see some people walking around with their dogs in places, and it's a service dog. Have no proof that it is one, but I mean, it just is. And for me personally, if and I've been around a lot of people because of my job, people who have service dogs. You can tell, and I would think that they would not want other people to be able to take advantage of the rights that they have. So to just have a world where people just walk their dogs into places and they just say, oh, it's a service dog and there's nothing you can do about it, is a bit irritating. You know, I can agree with that. But
The biggest joke I've ever
Go
seen.
for one thing.
What?
You want me to put this in your car? What do you want me to do with this?
If I tell you, you'll give me another ticket. No, I want to take it with me. Why would I not want my license, my credit cards, and all my money put back in my pocketbook and take it with me?
Okay. Well, I gotta search it before I take it. Okay.
I'll go right ahead. My pen might do something for you. Watch out. Yeah. James Bond.
Yeah.
she says
We'll
a
go to
James.
my car.
My car, I pay taxes.
I pay taxes as well. Probably pay
Okay.
more taxes than you.
I
How can you not love her? She said she got a pen in there, a James Bond pen that might do something to you. You know what? I think they're all entitled in this video. I think every last person is entitled. The man walking in the grocery store with his dog, and because I got a law that protects me, this is my dog. I ain't got to show nothing to nobody. This is just my dog. I don't care how society and other people in the grocery store feel. This is my dog, and my dog is my service dog, and I'm going to walk my dog around in here with other people's food. It doesn't matter how other people feel about it. I'm going to do it. The old lady is entitled. How dare you have that dog in here? Show me your paperwork. The nosy person that was just standing in the parking lot that works for the grocery store that, yeah, we're going to make sure she gets what she deserves. The cop showing up, yeah, I'll fix this situation. I'm going to arrest her. Like this, it's all a waste of time, a waste of paperwork, and it's a waste of tax paying dollars. It's always that man ain't hurt, that dog ain't hurt. I think they two immature old people that got into an argument in a grocery store. Her being arrested ain't making America a greater place. It's not.
doubt it.
The officer deserves to be commended for how well he's handling the situation. This 80-year-old wasn't kidding when she said the only weapon on her is her mouth. as she's taken every opportunity to be as rude as possible to this officer. It really seems like she's delusional and doesn't understand the severity of her situation, but it'll quickly become clear.
Why do I not have a right to question a person when the law says you can't have animals in supermarkets and stores? Tell me.
Service animals are exempt, and you're not allowed to.
I asked him if it was a
You're not allowed
service
to ask.
dog. Why?
But you're not allowed to. It's protected. There's people with disabilities. You didn't know that?
Because it's in his head. That's where it's
Still have the right to.
Now, if that is true, then that's a problem with the law, right? Because if the law says, it says, hey, you can't have animals in the store, right? But then you have another law that says, okay, but you can have service animals, right? But you don't have any law that would prevent anybody who you say they don't have the right to ask. You don't have any law that would make up for that middle ground, right? So if your dog walks in and they have a certain collar that they all get that says, hey, this is a service animal, then you already know it's a service animal in the exit. But if people just walking in with their dog, and we just have to assume it's a service animal, you see what I mean? It's weird. I think that's a problem with the law, but I still think this is just a silly situation. I would love to have been there when they first started arguing. I think it would have been hilarious. You know, people sit here and say, oh, she's 80. Let me tell you something. People, when the older people get, the more they start acting like children. And so that's what's hilarious to me about this. Anybody with older parents, grandparents, you know damn well they reach that age. You have to take their money away. You have to take their credit cards away. Why? Because they become victims of scammers, right? They start to lose that mental. So to say she acting like a 14-year-old, you damn right she is, because she's 80. And the older they get, the childish, they start going back in time. And so, like I said, I think this is a silly argument. This is stupid. You know, they're blowing it out of proportion. You know.
Well,
Make you kick someone.
dog didn't have the right to jump on me, did he? Service animals don't jump on me.
You instigated the whole thing.
Bullshit. Those jumped on me before I hit them in the head.
According to Florida Statute 413.08 subsection 4, any person who interferes with a disabled person with a service animal's admittance or enjoyment of public places is guilty of a misdemeanor, punishable by 30 hours of community service with an organization that helps disabled people. Virginia's incessant public outburst would likely constitute a violation of this law.
Where's your dog? I expected you to show up with the dog. What? I'm disappointed. You know, this hurts.
Not supposed to be comfortable.
Well, it's not supposed to hurt either that I got marks.
Virginia's mouth ended up only being a weapon used against herself. In the end, Virginia Ann Wargo Pitzner was arrested for the first time at 80 years old, charged with felony battery on a person over 65, as well as misdemeanor disorderly conduct. She was released on a $3,000 bail shortly after arriving at the Indian River County Jail, with the case still pending at the time of this recording. But Virginia's legendary sass seems laughable in the face of one of the most vitriolic, disrespectful...
Oh, man. Anyway, that's my favorite Karen. Okay. I thought she was hilarious. She had some energy in her to be 80 years old. She had some fight in her. And I like that. And I appreciate seeing that in a 80-year-old. I hope she gets a slap on the wrist. I do. I really, really do. That was hilarious. It really was, you know. I think she was treated a bit unfairly, okay? that officer didn't bother to get the full story. He just walked in the grocery store. They pointed to her, and he just jumped on that poor old lady. You know, he didn't get the whole story. He should have asked them exactly how the conversation went. I think it's some entitlement there on the other side as well. The fact that you are so hurt and so abused that someone asks you, is that a service dog? Like come on, man. That ain't, but they'll make a law against that. Oh my God. It's crap. But anyway, man, y'all leave a comment. Let me know what you think, man. I thought y'all get a kick out of that video, man. I really, really like that old woman, man. I like to see old people that got some fight in them out there, you know. Who cares about that cop? Like, what was that 80-year-old lady going to do to him anyway? Like, come on. He could handle her. She's fine. Let her talk her crap. She wasn't disrespectful. She was just speaking her mind. She didn't call him out his name, you know, or anything like that. She just spoke her mind. She was very sarcastic, is what she was, you know, but that's not, just very disrespectful. But anyway, holla at y'all later. Risky out.
Risky behavior.